Listen, I am only interested in two types of men, okay? The fixer or the financer. Either you're a fixer and you take matters into your own hands, or you're a financer and you pay for someone to do it, okay? If you're both, I'm available to get married tomorrow.
Who told all the men that it was okay to be so bulky and nonchalant?
If I spoil myself and you can't spoil me, what are we doing? What are we doing? Every man that's trying to date me or be with me associates my name with money. That's exactly how I like it. I want you to think, damn, if I hit her up, I'm gonna at least spend a couple hundred. Do I really want to? Do I have enough in my bank account to do that? Do you? Because if you don't, I promise you, I'm not gonna waste my breath.
I did it, guys. I landed myself a calm, regulated, genuine, patient, and understanding man. You know what it has taught me? I'm the problem.
She spends $650 every morning before leaving the house and wants a man to cover the drinks. Another one didn't bring her card on a date, just her face. And one is genuinely upset that rent exists. Welcome back to the modern judge. Let's go.
Hey guys, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna break down just how expensive it is to be a woman in today's day and age. It's important to keep in mind that I'm a woman in my 30s, so I don't represent all women everywhere, and also I live in Los Angeles, so things are obviously a little bit more expensive here than they are other places in the world. But this is just to give you a general idea. Okay, so let's start with my tier 1 of products that I use every single morning when I wake up. Let me know if you'd like an individual price breakdown, but this totals to about $650 in product. Next is my nighttime routine. These products total about $610. Again, happy to include a price breakdown per item for you should you request it. Now onto hair products. So products alone, I'm gonna say are around $200 to $300, and then there's the actual tools. This blow dryer alone costs $300. Let me just point out that I did get that on sale, but still. So if we're talking the total of the tools, that's probably another $500 to $600 right there. Of course, it's important to keep in mind that lots of these are one-time purchases. And you know, most of the products last between 3 to 4 months, but these are still things that we have to pay for that you don't. Now let's talk about my face. The Botox that I get costs me about $250 every 3 to 4 months. The filler that I get costs me about $750 about once a year. Now let's talk about my body. That laser hair removal that I get, yeah, it costs me about $280 every 3 months. The spray tan that I'm getting later today is gonna cost me $60. And the Pilates class that I went to this morning cost me $30 or $200 a month for an unlimited membership. Oh shoot, and I almost forgot my manicures and pedicures. Yeah, so that's about $100 every 2 weeks. Oh, of course, and then there's makeup. Yeah, right. All that stuff, and there's way more of it too under my sink. It's hard for me to total all that up, but ballpark, and this is me being on the conservative end of things, I'd say it's about $1,000 worth of product, and that's just the stuff that I use every day. Please don't tell me we're not the ones telling you to do all of that. Here's the thing. There's a lot of pressure to be hairless, tan, poreless, beautiful people. And you know who put those beauty standards in place? Men. You know who owns lots of those beauty companies and fashion companies and famous lingerie brands? Men. So if you're gonna tell me what I should wear and how I should look, the least you can do is buy me a drink.
She built a detailed expense report and arrived at: men owe her a drink. The Botox is quarterly. The filler is annual. The spray tan is today. And the connection between male beauty standards and her $1,260 skincare routine was presented without a single pause for questions.
Only men who can't afford you are going to be upset when you say you want a provider man. Because if that's what you were, you wouldn't be upset. You would be like, oh yeah, of course you would want someone like that. I worked so hard to give this to my family. Like, of course you want a provider man. But if you can't provide that, then you take that all personal. Why do you want a provider man? You just want to, you're a gold digger. You want to sit on your butt all day. You want this. It's always the brokies who are upset that you want a provider man.
She built a system where any man who questions being a provider is automatically labeled broke. Disagreement is not allowed to exist on its own terms. It must come from a financial deficiency. That way the argument never has to be addressed. Just the bank account.
Okay, I just got back from my Hinge date. Yo, okay, I'll give you guys a full fucking debrief. Like, I need to fully debrief this date, like, tomorrow or something. But I'm hungry, so I am going to tell you this one little anecdote about the date. So, he goes to, like, we've got one round of drinks, right? They bring the check. He goes to put his card down, his credit card. And I like look at his credit card. We have the same credit card. Like I have the same credit card as him. So I go like just to say something. I'm like, oh, I have the same card as you. And it was like loud in there. So he thought that I was like offering to pay or like offering to like put my card down too, some shit like that. So I say this, I'm like, oh, I have the same card as you, but it's like loud in there. So he like kind of looks at me like, and he's like, no, I got it. Like, I'll pay. I go, huh? What? I'm like this. I go, what? He's like, yeah, no, I'll get the drinks. Like, I got it. I'm like, yeah, no, what? Wait, what do you mean? I was like, oh, no, baby boy. I wasn't offering to pay. It was funny, but I was like, no, like, I don't offer to pay, babe. And he was like laughing. He's like, oh, I thought you were like saying you'll put your card down. I go, no, babe, that would never come out. That would never come out of my mouth. No, I didn't even have my card with me. Like, I didn't even bring my card. I brought this face card. That's about it. So, yeah, I'll give you a full debrief tomorrow.
He paid, didn't hesitate, got misread, clarified immediately. She made a video about it anyway. The man she is describing as a punchline was a gentleman who picked up the tab without being asked. That detail left the story before the caption did.
Here are 3 things that I feel like I am not obligated to do as a girlfriend. So the first thing is cooking for my boyfriend. I'm sorry, hun, but I am not cooking for you. Now, I don't mind, you come over my house, we're chilling. I'm hungry, you're hungry, and I decide to whip something up and I make you a plate. Like, I don't mind that. But the minute you decide that I have to cook for you because I'm your girlfriend and it's my job, pick a bill. Any bill. Because I don't gotta do shit. Second thing that I don't feel like I'm obligated to do is clean your house. Honey, you have an apartment? I have an apartment. Why would I come to your apartment to clean your house and you're a grown-ass adult? No, I'm not. What? No. I will be giving you the numbers to the maids that I use. I'm not doing that. To keep you as my boyfriend? To get a ring? I'm not doing that. That's so desperate. I'm so sorry. I'm not leaving my house to come to your house, to clean your house, to prove that I'm a good... No. Not happening. Third and last thing is I will not be moving in or living with my boyfriend. Now, I know some people is not going to agree with this, but honestly, I just feel like if I do, it'll kind of be contradicting everything that I was just talking about, because then you'll definitely feel like you're obligated to do all those things like cooking and cleaning. And I also don't like the fact that now this man feels like he has all this access to my body. Yeah, no. Now you're getting all these wifey benefits on a girlfriend budget. Yeah, no. You didn't really earn any of these benefits, to be honest, and there's no actual real commitment. Like, you're just my boyfriend. That's not happening. You will not get unlimited sexual access to me, and I'm not your wife. And you will not baby mother me. All that fucking, a baby will sure come out of it. No shade, but you will not baby mother me. So, if you want to actually live like a married couple, then we need to be married.
She listed 3 things she won't do, then said he needs to prove he's husband material first. The proof she is looking for: dates, investment, chivalry, what she offers in return for that proof. She did not include in the video.
No one talks about how expensive it is to live alone. I live in a big city. You all know where I live. I don't know why I'm hiding it. I live in Calgary. And rent right now for a 1-bedroom is insane. I'm not even like in a nice building. We like our units. We hate the building. I say we as Alana and I, because she lives in the same building as me. And we want to move out. But the rent elsewhere is insane. Why can't I just be booed up so I'm splitting rent with someone? Like, most of these places are like $1,600 a month. And I have 2 jobs. And I can afford that, but I still don't want to pay that. This is ridiculous. I bought all this furniture by myself. I pay for my internet myself. I pay for my groceries myself. I hate it here.
She has 2 jobs. She can afford the rent. She just doesn't want to. The gas is inconvenient. The pumping is dangerous. The solution being considered: a horse. That is a complete sentence.
Why is gas $5 a gallon? And like, why do I have to pay rent? And why is rent so high? And why do I have to drive my car and get the gas that I have to get to go to the job that I have to pay for rent? Why do I have to do all of that stuff? And why are you making it so fucking expensive to do it? I don't even want to get out and pump my gas. It feels like getting out and just knowing someone's gonna fucking stab you. Why would you get out? This is beginning. This is the beginning of life. What am I supposed to do forever? I have to get a fucking horse.
She described adult life as if it arrived without warning. Rent, gas, work, all three appeared in the same sentence as complaints. The horse was proposed as a solution. Boys! This is the same woman who said she doesn't need a man. She just needs someone to handle the rent, the gas, the driving, and apparently the stable.
Day 6 on Hinge. I have about 5 guys that I've matched with, but they haven't written something to me, and it's my preference that a guy contacts me first. So I'll just wait around. I've 2 of those matches have been matches for about 4 days, and they haven't messaged me. So if I haven't heard from them tonight, those 2 guys, they're just going to go, because they're obviously not interested in messaging. And, you know, I understand that Christmas was happening, but I still feel like if you haven't contacted me within 4 days, you're not really interested in getting to know me. I have one guy who I try to ask different questions, so it's not the same old boring dribble. And I asked him what was something that made him smile recently. And he said a patient, I think he's in the medical industry, or someone being pain-free. And then he just responded, "What about you?" I hate that, because he has put no thought or anything into the question to me. So do I respond? I actually don't know if I'm going to respond. And I'm a bit sus, because every photo he has is like a professional looking photo, even from afar. Like he's doing something, he's writing, or he's sitting on a beach. It's all very, very perfect looking, which makes me a little sus. So I probably will delete him. There's another one. Oh, this guy. We were exchanging a few messages. He said that he doesn't celebrate Christmas. And I just responded, Seventh-day Adventist, which is a religion. It's not abnormal. Like, I think it's well known. And he just goes, "What?" ? Now, this guy is a younger guy. And I'm kind of like, if you don't even know what like a religion is, and I feel like that is just a simple one. If he doesn't understand that, I don't know. I think I'm going to get rid of him too. So that's where I'm at. There's not much going on. Which, did I expect any more? Not quite. Yeah. We'll just see what tomorrow brings. On one of the lives I had recently, one of the girls suggested a different app. I have to see where it's at, and maybe I'll join up that on the weekend. We'll see.
Day 6. 5 matches. 0 conversations. The man who answered her question and asked one back. Deleted for effort. The man with professional photos. Deleted for looking too put together. The man who didn't know a denomination. Deleted for a knowledge gap. The 2 who haven't messaged going tonight. Tomorrow she will make a video asking where all the good men went. Today's file had the $1,260 daily routine that men apparently owe a drink for. The face card that replaced the actual card. The girlfriend contract with no deliverables listed. And day 6 on Hinge, where every man was eliminated before the conversation started. The modern judge has one final note. The screening process in today's file is so thorough, so detailed, so specific, that the only candidate who could survive it doesn't exist yet. And she knows it. That's why she's still on day 6. Like and subscribe. New cases every week. See you in the next one.